What do you see when you watch the news, when you turn on the radio, when you read the headlines? Hatred, poverty, war, crime, fear, depression, suicide, hopelessness, bullying. Do you know what I see? I see people with amazing potential who just lost their way and began to believe in themselves, stop recognizing the potential they have to effect real and positive changes to the world. I see these more barely detectable acts of kindness amidst the chaos. I see kindness and how it can change people, how it most certainly changed me. This is the world I see. It's not just a feel-good film that I put together. Each and every scene that we're watching is based upon real-life experiences, moments in my life that have had an impact and impressions on me. I plan to share one story with you about a boy who is labeled by everyone as a bully. But all you need to do is just peel the layers and see there's so much more there. He was considered every teacher's worst nightmare. Rude, disrespectful, disruptive, bully. Even his peers make fun of him and call him annoying, and got into fight with him on a daily basis. I can't even see that. Because when I look at him, I saw a child with a heart of gold, searching, wishing, hoping that someone would see that within him, giving him a chance, see past the rough, tough exterior, and recognize there was so much more there. The teachers had a little bit of patience with him, and after the time ran out, I will never forget one day. He got into trouble with the teachers, and with a kind of last straw, he was speaking and suspended him. And the teacher saw what's going on, and they ran over and they stuck up for him. I will never forget the look on his face. He couldn't believe it. No one ever done that for him before. He came over to me and he said, "Why did you do that? I'm so mean to you. Why do you care?" And I looked him straight in the eye and I said, "Because I think the world of you. And I only hope that one day you will see yourself through my eyes. I will always bet on you, so you can push and you can push. This is one person is not going anywhere." And he looked at me and he said, "Why?" I said, "Because I know what it's like to have people give up on you. I know what it's like to feel alone. When I was 15 years old, I went through tragedy. My family had a fire, my house. My dad lost his business, and one thing after the next kept continuing to go wrong. And I felt to stay in a really deep depression, and I was really close to just giving up. What killed me most was that no one was there for me. But I promised myself something at 15 years old. I promised myself that I would be there for people the way that I wish someone would have been there for me. 4 years later, I still keeping to that promise. He looked at me and he didn't say a word, but I knew he understood. I saw the spark would lit, and from that moment, things began to change. At the end of his April, he wrote me a letter. And I only found out recently, now that he's in college, and he still has a letter. And he told me, I've taken this letter out so many times during high school just to know that there's outsiders, people that's betting on me. It's amazing. The power of kindness. Believing in someone and helping them to believe again themselves. Whether it be bullying or any of the other social issues that's going on today's time. Practice kindness. Empower people. Recognize that although people make mistakes, they matter, they're significant, and only then we will be able to quell this fire. If you look at a car, the heart of the matter is a lack of self-esteem and self-value. That is the cause behind this wildfire. Practice kindness. Empower people. Recognize that although people make mistakes, they matter, they're significant. And only then we will be able to quell these fires And can we expect to see change? Some of you look at this film. I'm sure you had your own film rolling on going through your head. Recall instances in which someone gave you a lifeline of kindness. That because it matters and you know the significant role not only displayed in your life, but in the world at large. This is the world I see. And if you love yourself, this is the world you will see as well. Thank you.